Hi, my name is Jan Jacobs. I'm an exercise physiologist and also personal fitness trainer. I wanted to demonstrate some stretches and strengthening exercises that you can perform at home on your own at almost any time to help relieve back stiffness and soreness. If you find that your discomfort is on one side or the other, you can begin by simply lying on your stomach with your arms by your side and stay this way for up to 5 minutes. And you may find that this position localizes or centralizes the pain. In other words, if the pain is on the right and you lie in that position, it will centralize the discomfort, and that's the first thing you want to do if it happens to be on one side or the other. Another thing that helps relieve pressure, discomfort in the back is to elevate your feet. This can be done on a chair or on a stability ball, and that relieves the pressure in your low back. I then begin my lower back stretches first with what's called a pelvic tilt. And to better explain that, if you're lying on a flat surface, a carpet or an exercise mat, you want to press your low back kind of like you're killing a little ant underneath your back, and then you decide you want to let that ant go. So you arch your back up so the lower back is no longer in contact with the floor. So I'm tilting my hips, pressing my low back, and then tilting it in the opposite direction, lifting my low back away from the floor. And you want to rock your hips back and forth like that, maybe a half a dozen times, with your legs bent. From there, I will hug one knee in gently, maybe hold underneath the knee if you have tenderness in your knees, and slowly lengthen the opposite leg out onto the floor. And you'll want to do that on each side, holding for approximately 30 seconds. You're then ready to bring both your knees in, and this just releases a lot of tension in that low back area. And if you're not osteoporotic, your spine density is relatively healthy, you can roll your knees around clockwise and counterclockwise and side to side. From here, I would roll over on my stomach and just press up into a gentle cobra stretch and stay in this position again for approximately 30 seconds. I also want to talk about getting up safely from your bed or from the floor. When you're on your back, you want to roll over onto your side, use your top hand to press yourself up, and then if you're on a bed, you're going to swing your legs forward onto the floor. If you're on the floor, maybe grab onto a sturdy piece of furniture before coming up. I now want to talk about proper mechanics to protect your back. If you have to move a relatively heavy object, it's always better to push than to pull. When you're standing for a long period of time, it's helpful to elevate one of your feet. It takes the pressure off your low back. If you're working at a counter, in a kitchen, at a workbench, elevating a foot helps. When you're sitting at a desk, it's best if you can elevate your feet on a small step, stool, or even a stack of books to try to get your knees a little bit higher than your hips. And if you need to reach for something, it's better to move your whole body than to twist your spine. When you lift heavy objects, you want to bend from your knees, not your waist, and use your leg muscles as opposed to your back. You want to keep your computer keyboard or laptop at your arms at 90 degrees and your monitor at eye level. Probably most importantly, to try to prevent back issues is to strengthen the core muscles of your body. Those are your abdominal muscles as well as the erector spinae muscles that support and line either side of your spine. The most basic way to strengthen your abdominal muscles is with the crunch. You're gonna let your neck relax in your hands and just lift straight up towards the ceiling. If you notice, I'm not moving the position of my neck. I'm not extending or flexing my neck. This is strictly torso flexion. So this works the rectus abdominis, and then to get the obliques, you'll come up to the diagonal, do maybe 8 or 10 in one direction, take a break, and come up and do the other direction. Always exhaling on the effort and inhaling as you lower. To get the opposing muscle group, you roll over onto your stomach and you just lift your chest looking down. Again, not extending the neck, just extending the spine. Nice and easy. Exhaling up, inhaling as you lower. So I hope you found this information helpful. These are exercises that are safe and easy to do any time of day, at home, and on your own. And if you have any questions at all, please feel free to reach out. Thank you so much.